Jitesh Pillai, Editor-in-Chief, Filmfare. We have renowned faces of Hindi film cinema and Indian cinema, Rajkummar Rao, Tamannaah, Bhatia. Let's sustain the round of applause and welcome our dignitaries. We have Rajkummar Kumar, CEO Worldwide Media. We have and we have Shri Rajendra Kumar Sir, Secretary Tourism Government of Gujarat. We have Mr. Tamannaah, Whole-time Director and Chief Operating Officer, Hyundai Motor India Limited. Let's give a round of applause to all the dignitaries present here. Good afternoon, everyone. Namaste. I am Shivram, your host for today. On behalf of the Times Group and Filmfare, I extend a heartfelt welcome to our respected partners and friends from the media fraternity. Thank you all for taking out your valuable time and being here with us today at the press conference of the 70th Hyundai Filmfare. Thank you all for taking out your valuable time and being here with us today at the press conference of the 70th Hyundai Filmfare Awards 2025 with Gujarat Tourism. Before we begin, I'd like to request our friends from media to follow the further guidelines. All questions to be asked during the Q&A media session only. Please raise your hands before asking questions, and all questions to be within the purview of Filmfare Awards 2025 and the agenda set for today. Thank you for your presence. On this very special afternoon, we are privileged to have a distinguished gathering of guests here with us. Allow me to take this opportunity to invite them on stage. We have with us Shri Rajendra Kumar Sir, IAS Tourism Secretary, Government of Gujarat. Mr. Tamannaah, Whole-time Director and Chief Operating Officer, Hyundai Motor India Limited. The renowned film personalities Rajkummar Rao and Tamannaah Bhatia. Mr. Rajkummar, Director of Worldwide Media and CEO of ZDNL, BCCL TV and Digital Network. And Mr. Jitesh Pillai, Editor-in-Chief, Filmfare. We're honored to have you with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause once again to our esteemed guests for joining us today. Today, we gather here for exciting updates on Filmfare Awards as the iconic Black Lady marks its 70th year milestone. First, we will begin with a ceremonial lamp lighting, followed by insights from our dignitaries. We will also share some exciting updates about the upcoming 70th Hyundai Filmfare Awards 2025 with Gujarat Tourism, including the venue, time, dynamic hosts, names of performers, and more. In addition to this, we will also be revealing the winners for the Technical and Writing Awards. I would now like to invite our dignitaries onto the stage to light the ceremonial lamp as we begin today's press conference. I'm reminded of Wasim Bareilly Saab's Sher which said, "Jahan jayega, roshni lutayega." This is what lamp teaches us. Jahan jayega, roshni lutayega. Kisi chirag ka koi apna makan nahi. फानुस बनकर जिसकी हिफाजत हवा करे, वो शमा क्या बुझेगी, जिसे रोशन करे। Can we celebrate this moment with a lot of applause that symbolizes abundance mentality and abundance mindset? Because lamp is an answer to the sun. If you cannot be the sun, be the lamp in somebody's life, in somebody's corner, in your corner at least. सूरज सा तेज नहीं मुझ में दीपक सा जलता देखोगे, अपनी हद रोशन करने से तुम मुझको कब तक रोकोगे, तुम मुझको कब तक रोकोगे. Let's have a full opportunity here and let's celebrate this, the milestone 70th Filmfare, which is going to be organized for the second consecutive time in Gujarat. Thank you, esteemed guests. Thank you, dignitaries. Led by the visionary, Mr. Vineet Jain, Worldwide Media, India's leading lifestyle and entertainment company within the Times Group, is home to the iconic brand Filmfare. Filmfare has chronicled the changing landscape of Indian cinema over the years. The coveted Black Lady is the ultimate symbol of cinematic achievement, and this year marks the 70th edition of Filmfare Awards, and that too will be celebrated in Gujarat for the second consecutive time. We would like to thank our destination partner, Gujarat Tourism, for their incredible support in making the celebration of Hindi cinema possible. Gujarat shines proudly on the world map for its cultural and historic treasures. The thundering round of applause speaks it all in favor of Gujarat. The state is home to 4 major UNESCO World Heritage Sites, namely Rani Ki Vav at Patan, and intricately carved stepwell. The ancient city of Dholavira, reflecting the advanced urban planning of the Sindhu Saraswati civilization, Champaner Pavagadh Archaeological Park, and the historic city of Ahmedabad, honored as India's first World Heritage City for its living heritage, old pressings, and harmonious coexistence of culture. Let's have a look at the AV.
Tourism is a powerful catalyst for economic development, driving growth, creating jobs, and enhancing local communities. The glorious Gujarat is a significant tourist destination of the incredible India. Aligning with the ambitious vision of the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, Viksit Gujarat Se Viksit Bharat at 2047. The vision aims to further transform the state, contributing to a vibrant Gujarat and a thriving India by the centenary of our independence. Gujarat boasts remarkable geographical diversity, from the vast salt plains of the Rann of Kutch to the lush green forests of Gir, home to Asiatic lions. Its pristine coastline stretches along the Arabian Sea, featuring picturesque beaches, thriving marine life, and rich flora fauna. Some of the most magnificent mountain ranges add majesty to this exquisite land. From the grandeur of UNESCO World Heritage Sites to showcasing historical marvels, from the alluring beach tourism to the thrilling adventure tourism, experience the tranquility of eco and rural tourism. Boasting 4 national parks, 4 Ramsar sites, more than 23 wildlife sanctuaries, more than 46 significant fairs and festivals are celebrated in Gujarat every year. Having common chance of foreign tourists as footfall last year testifies to the tourism of Gujarat growing globally. State-of-the-art infrastructure vast in the spotlight of
And we just back after Gujarat's and in fact world's longest running dance festival, that's Navratri. So we'd like to thank our title partner now, Hyundai Motor India Limited, for their support in bringing this milestone 70th edition to life. Hyundai Motor India Limited is India's leading automobile manufacturer and a trusted mobility brand. Guided by Hyundai Motor Company's global vision of progress for humanity, HMIL combines sustainable manufacturing with cutting-edge technology. With more than 1,450 sales and 1,600 service points, it offers a diverse lineup from the popular Grand i10 Neos and Creta to the all-electric Ioniq 5. Its Chennai plant not only drives India, but also serves as a global export hub across Africa, Middle East, South Asia, and Latin America, powering progress, innovation, and a greener tomorrow. Let's have a look at the AV.
what makes you a legend. Maybe that you're followed by everyone. Maybe that you follow no one. Maybe both. 10 years of Greta, legend forever.
Thank you. And now, this is the second year when the Filmfare Awards will take place in Gujarat. I would now request Tourism Secretary Shri Rajendra Kumar, IAS, to share his views for the same.
Thanks for offering me the floor. Dignitaries on the dais, Mr. Pillai, Mr. Rohit Gopakumar, Mr. Garg from Hyundai Motors, Mr. Rao and Ms. Tamannaah Bhatia, friends from media fraternity, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to you all. At the outset, I welcome you all to this beautiful afternoon. And on behalf of our Chief Minister, Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel, our Tourism and Culture Minister, our government and people of Gujarat, I take this privilege to invite you all, the film fraternity, the media, their fans, each and every one of you, to experience the glorious and gorgeous Gujarat, which is all set to host Filmfare Awards for a consecutive second time. The landmark 70th Filmfare Awards are scheduled to be hosted on 11th October at UNESCO Heritage City of Ahmedabad. At this occasion, we invite you to Gujarat to experience the incredible diversity, the glory of heritage, the vibrance of culture, the diversity of nature, landscapes, uniqueness of wildlife, serenity of the beaches, vastness of its white desert, greenery of its hills, mountains, and thrill of the adventure. And this all coupled by most advanced and robust infrastructure and the modern day marvels like Statue of Unity. And this all in one state. Its incredible diversity ranges from the vast wide desert of Ran of Kutch to the lush green forests of South Gujarat. From the tranquil of Somnath to the vibrant chimes of Ambaji and Pavagadh hills. We invite you all, we invite the film fraternity to witness the grandeur of its history, the UNESCO heritage sites of Dholavira, which proudly displays the glorious past of Sindhu Saraswati Sabhyata. The first place on earth with a planned city development, with underground sewerage network, with water filtration system, with divergence of river, and at a time when the world was not even dark ages, around 5,000 years back. The Lothal, the first man-made dockyard, which dates back to 4,600 years old. The resilience of Vadnagar, one of the oldest city in the country, which is still living, which has excellent water management system and the modern marvels like Statue of Unity. The Gujarat is only home to Asiatic wild lion, Asiatic wild ass in Little Ran of Kutch. It hosts largest nurseries and breeding grounds for flamingos, pelicans, and sable cranes. It has 4 Ramsar sites, which are a paradise for bird watchers. The state has most diverse flora and fauna. It has around more than 3,000 animal species, which include more than 500 bird species. Come to Gujarat, get blessed with the spiritual outbreak and tranquility of Sri Somnath Mahadev, the abode of Lord Shiva, immersed with the shades of Bhakti at Dwarikapuri, Shakti Pithas of Ambaji and Pavagadh. Witness the 1,000 temples on one hill at Palitala, Shatranjay Hill. We invite you to feel the charm of Parsi heritage in South Gujarat, the breathtaking blue flag beach of Shivrajpur, pristine beaches of Mandavi, Bisawada, Madhavgarh, Gate. Whatever you think of can be picturesque and Insta picture perfect is there in Gujarat. Whether it's Havelis, old palaces, forts, and diversity of landscape, it's all there. Come to Gujarat where life is a celebration, and we celebrate one festival every fortnight. We celebrate around 46 festivals a year. We just finished with Navratri, but it's not over. Sharad Purnima is there on 6th of October, and we invite you again to have the Garba colors. We are celebrating Filmfare in October. Then Narotsav will begin in November, December, and going right up to February, March. We celebrate Kind Festival in January. We celebrate Somnath Mahotsav in February. We celebrate Madhavpur Game Festival in April, and then come back to the cycle by Tamannaah Mahotsav in July, August. So it always there is a festival going on. So come and enjoy the celebration and vibration and vibrance of the Gujarat. As far as film industry is concerned, Gujarat's cinematic potential is unmatched. The vast white desert of Kutch, the lush green forest, long coastline studded with pristine blue flag and virgin beaches, spiritual cities, palaces, and modern marvels like Statue of Unity, Dharoi City, Smriti One Museum. This all creates a beautiful background for you to come and shoot your movies. Gujarat has already been blessed and chosen by Hollywood, Bollywood, South India cinema as its destination. Blockbusters like Lagan, Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam, Ram Leela, Mohenjo-daro, Kai Poche, RRR have been shot in Gujarat. So it's a film-friendly state. We have been awarded as for two continuous times as the most film-friendly state in the India, and its dedicated cinematic policies supporting film cinematic policy for both regional and national cinema, mainstream cinema. So with these words, I once again invite you all to Gujarat. Come and feel the festivity, where every day in life is a festival and every day is a celebration. Thank you all.
And then people could be thinking, amidst so many festivals, how does Gujarat have maximum millionaires as well? That's actually celebration of life. We enjoy and celebrate life itself. I would now like to request Mr. Rohit Gopakumar, Director of Worldwide Media and CEO of ZENL, BCCL TV and Digital Network, to share a few insights for the upcoming 70th Hyundai Filmfare Awards 2025 in Gujarat Tourism.
Good afternoon, everybody, especially my media friends. I think I have two supernatural stars of last year on the dais, Rajkummar Rao and my colleague Jitesh. Today is a very, very good day and important day because for me, especially 70th year, is like a milestone. And for me, in my career, do a 70th year film fair is quite important. So I want to show you something which I thought maybe a lot of people have not seen it. This is the first edition of Filmfare. And this is the current edition of Filmfare. So between this is 70 years of the industry, which this man has been 30 years of it. Jitesh has been. So I realize films are like, kind of an addiction. This man doesn't want to leave. So he's been handling this fort, and I think Filmfare has also become what Filmfare is because of such passionate, journalism and kind of fierce protection of the credibility of the brand. Thank you, Jitesh, for handling it. Thank you. So I want to give you a couple of insights which I found last night. I don't know how many of us know it, but it's very interesting. In 70 years, on average, we've done 11,200 films. Okay, this country, I'm talking about just Bollywood. 67,000 songs on an average, total. 100,000 artists in 70 years. I'm talking about all artists who are in front of the screen. Revenue of over 25 trillion rupees, which is, I'm talking about $300 billion. So if it was one company, if the film industry was one company, you can imagine the valuation of Bollywood as an industry. It's $300 billion. And I'm talking about average value very low 70 years ago, and today what it is. And 3 billion people have been touched uniquely. What I meant to say uniquely means like only once, if I calculate, 3 billion people have been touched by our films across the globe. And it's not a mean feat, it's a big feat, and I think I would like to thank the industry, the artists, and everybody to make this such a big industry for the country. So, if you look at it, when we talk about films, it's just not about economy, right? It talks about economy, it talks about emotions, touching people across. And Filmfare, throughout this journey, has been cataloging and even celebrating films, people, audiences, including reactions. So that's the kind of power which we feel this industry provides for the nation. Because I feel, I'll give you a small example, it's no liking to a particular actor or whatever. I'm saying when you watch, say, a film like Rocky and you walk out, you want to be a Rambo. When you watch, say, Sarfarosh, I think I walk out as if I'm Rathod. So that's the kind of change and impact films can have to individuals. So that's the kind of influence we speak of, where we as responsible professionals have to put out, positivity of what the industry can do for people. So films show us our past, it mirrors the present, and also I think gives us a look into the future. A couple of films I can say, and I keep talking about it on my LinkedIn, is Terminator, if you remember Terminator, right? I'm telling you, today when I see it, I feel Skynet is happening, with the AI and whatever we see, robotics and everything. It's actually Skynet. So a lot of them have seen what's the future. And I think our industry also, if you look at the latest films that are coming out from our industry, also is cutting edge, using technology, using AI. And I personally feel, if you watch it closely, maybe you will spot the trends. You could even do some other businesses with that trend. So that's where the industry is headed, and I'm very proud that at least I'm a little bit part of that industry. In terms of 70 years, if I will just tell you, from a personal experience, I come from a small town in Kerala, and I was born and brought up in Delhi. So I used to go down, summer vacations. There was nobody doing anything. I used to have we used to stay on a kind of a hilly side and forested area. So my mom would decide to take us for one film, and it used to be a talkies, maybe this big, and snakes, in the Pagdandis, that kind of a dark kind of area, no power that time. I still remember the thrill of wanting to go to watch the film, walking 5 kilometers, right? Because that's the power of the story of watching something. So today, you can sit on your couch and content is delivered in your face, right? So the whole kind of technology and the kind of delivery of content is changed, but the stories still affect us. So that's the power which I want to talk about, and 70 years has not changed that. And for me today, being the 70th, launch, 70th year launch for us as Filmfare, I feel we've still been able to maintain our credibility, our coveted pride in the industry, that we are the ones who know and do right for the industry. I'm talking about awarding, I'm talking about even celebrating the kind of effort the industry puts in. So for the 70th year, मैं थोड़ा हिंदी में बोलना चाहता हूँ। 11 मुल्कों की पुलिस को निमंत्रण करने जा रहा हूँ, ठीक है? वो सब आना चाहते हैं, तो मैं उनको बुला रहा हूँ, अहमदाबाद प्लीज आएं, और ऐसे एक आदमी को पकड़े लाइव, जो हमारे साथ स्टेज में होने वाले हैं, on the 11th of October. So वो है हमारे शाहरुख खान. He's going to be hosting our Filmfare Awards, along with the charismatic Kejo, Karan Johar, And then we have Manish Paul, who will add a lot of, comedy and humor, tadka, fun element, as we saw last year. It was very, very funny when he said, I remember Janvi was sitting next to me and there was Audie sitting next to Janvi. And he was wearing a court set which was kind of fully floral roses. So he comes and tells Janvi, "Kya achhi lag rahi hai yaar? Saath mein guldasta leke ghumti." So he was very funny, and awkward, and Audie was very, very good. He took it in so much, on the chin, it was fine. So for me, this is important to tell you the three main people who are going to be hosting. The other people is going to be the superstar Khiladi, or Akshay Kumar, who's going to be the performance. A-listed performance for us. We're going to be having the charismatic Abhishek Bachchan, who's going to be performing. I don't want to tell you what he's performing on, but he's going to be there. There would be, I think, Kriti Sanon. She's going to be there. We're going to be having Ananya partner who's going to be performing. And we have a young star, I think, Siddharth Chaturvedi, who's going to be also presenting his act. So, putting all this lineup together is one thing that I want to thank my team who've been working really, very hard last 10-15 days trying to put all this together. But that's from our end. For me, I think I want to thank two people on this table. Because I think Mike already spoke about Gujarat. I don't want to speak more about Gujarat because I think it's all of us know it. And I'm happy because I'm going second time over there, so you can imagine my liking for Gujarat, and including Hyundai. But there are two people on this table who made it happen for me. And one is Rajkummar. Thank you so, so much. I think we even had powers on this because we were literally on each other, trying to find a way of trying to get the date and the time and trying to do this. And Mr. Tarun, and he's been a friend, a kind of a guide also for me, for a lot of things on the wheel. And I know him from his Maruti days and maybe before, a true gentleman. And I feel that, somebody like him being with us, the journey is going to be great. And it's the third year with Hyundai. And I want to grow old with you, So I want to thank all of you again, and I really want to invite all of you, if you're able to come to Gujarat, please do come and support everybody else like us. Invite? Yes, surely. Where is Bhatia? He's the man. So please come, watch the show, support us, and keep giving us your love because I feel we want to do this and try to take it more and more places in terms of younger audience, younger generation should feel what is true cinema and not just what they are looking at on their Instagrams. So that's the reason I thought you all should be supporting us. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's have the AV, please.
To be here, every year after year.
Filmfare Award is one of the most distinguished institutions.
Filmfare ये award के लिए thank you.
We here to film.
I'm going to try and be the best that we can be. Thank you so much.
The need is to put up a good show on screen.
Thank you. I reckon one of the reasons behind Shahrukh choosing to host this one is he said, "मुझे जंगली बिल्लियाँ बहुत पसंद हैं, and Gujarat happens to be the home of lions." I will now request Mr. Tarun Garg, whole-time director and chief operating officer, Hyundai Motor India Limited, to share his thoughts on this occasion with Filmfare Awards.
Thank you very much. The dignitaries on the stage, Kumar, the super talented duo of Rajkummar Rao and Ms. Tamannaah Bhatia, my dear friends Jitesh and of course Rohit. It doesn't seem like 3 years have already happened. Time has really passed very quickly. I remember we met in the Geo World and 3 years back, and here we are again going to Gujarat, my favorite state, sir. Probably I've been to Gujarat maybe 75 times. So more than 70 years of filmfare. And okay, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon once again, and it's a privilege to be associated with Filmfare for the third year running, and especially as we mark 70 glorious years of Indian cinema. I think a legacy of stories that inspire generations. So we are really very proud and honored to have got this opportunity. And I like to say that like cinema, Hyundai too continues to evolve. And for nearly 30 years, I think India has been a family to the Hyundai Group. Our vision, progress for humanity, drives us to deliver pioneering technology and of course meaningful change. You know, from the award-winning Ioniq 5 to the new Creta Electric, we are proud to lead India towards a greener future, a future for our children which we all want. Our commitment goes beyond mobility through initiatives like Samarth by Hyundai for inclusivity, the Ionic Forest in Maharashtra, our upcoming Talegaon plant. So we are coming to Maharashtra, so it's going to be our second home after Tamil Nadu. In fact, we are coming there in October, and that will boost jobs and innovation. Programs like Hyundai Hope for Cancer can reflect our belief in inclusive progress. I think that's very, very close to my heart. So as Hyundai Creta celebrates a decade of leadership, the newly added Creta Electric with a renewed range of 510 kilometers strongly symbolizes sustainable mobility. And Hyundai is also on its path to add about 600 fast charging stations, most of them on highways across the country, so that charging is not on your mind at all. And basically the whole idea is to offer complete peace of mind to the customers. So I will not take too much of time. I think tonight, as Filmfare celebrates cinema, Hyundai reaffirms its promise to India to empower lives, nurture creativity and drive progress for humanity. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would now like to request Mr. Jitesh Pillai to shed light on the outstanding work of the Hindi film industry in the past year.
I'm not used to making speeches. I'm a back street worker. Rohit may want me to sound like I'm 80 years old, but trust me, I was 19 when I joined Filmfare, and it's been my 20th year this year, so you can all clap for me as editor. So as the longest running editor, I can ask Rohit for an increment. But besides that, Filmfare is really my playground, my university. Sorry, I'm slightly indisposed, but I have to say this. All my heartbreaks, all my joys, all my triumphs have been closely linked to Filmfare. It's really like living a dream. So sometimes I'm very passionate about it, and I overthink it, and sometimes I tell myself, relax, relax. It's not the end of the world, relax. But really, films are a dream. Films are like magic, and I'm so glad to be part of this magic. I remember I must have been 17, watching Shah Rukh and Kajol dance to Kali Kali Aankhein. We were sitting on those days we were not privileged, so we were sitting on the parapets of Juice Centaur, watching the two big stars of the future. I think this is 1993. And then it was an absolute thrilling journey. 2007 is when I did the first Filmfare as editor. It really was a celebration of excellence. And 2007 to 2025, when Shah Rukh is hosting the Filmfare Awards. It's been a long, long journey. My two esteemed guests, I must thank Gujarat Tourism and the government of Gujarat for their constant support. I must thank Arungat from Hyundai for constantly believing in us. wonderful boss, Rohit Gopakumar, who's constantly battled with me, but he's been extremely supportive, and I've yet to see a more supportive person in a long, long time. And finally, the two big stars on the stage, who I remember Rajkummar. I don't know if I can call him a rookie then, but he had come with a lot of conspiracy theories to the Filmfare office. And I think Shahid had just been released, or was it City Lights? And he was not too sure how he would be welcome. And I think several awards later, he's there on this dais. And I can tell you one thing. His demeanor, stars change overnight. I've seen them becoming monsters in a span of exactly 3 months from their film release. But this boy has been consistently wonderful, and I don't say it because he's here. But he's been outstanding, and it gives me great pleasure to also say that he has 2 nominations this year. One in the popular category and one in the critics category for Screen and his performance in Shrikant. Another person, I have a lot of anecdotes about her, but I'll just say that thanks to her, I got a movie ticket in a film which was running to packed houses for 50 weeks. I just had to say a word, the Tamannaah and the window ticket in Chennai, and I got 3 tickets. So thank you for that. She's always been our showstopper at all our South Awards, be it Bangalore, Hyderabad and Chennai. And she's been another one who's completely consistent. I've seen her kind of superstardom. You have to go to the streets in South to really know the kind of star power and allure that she brings with her name, but she stays unaffected and unattached. So thank you so much for, and like I said, Filmfare is a celebration of excellence. I will happily, in some time after my great stars make an announcement, I'll happily reveal the technical and writing award winners, which I may share with Raj and Tamannaah. I may ask them to reveal a few of the winners. But thank you for your wonderful support, and like I said, जीना यहाँ मरना यहाँ इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ
Thank you, sir. Let me now request an actor who turns every script into an unforgettable story, the versatile Rajkummar Rao, to speak a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Sorry, I was not prepared that I was supposed to go there and speak. Thank you, Ritesh, for such kind words. I think we've known each other too long, and you know that the reason for me being an actor was never anything else apart from just being a true artist to my art form. Thank you, sir, Rajendra sir. Thank you, Rohit sir. Thank you, Tarun sir. We of course go back a long way during your Maruti days. Thank you, Tamannaah, for being here. I'm just very happy to be here because Filmfare Awards are something that I've grown up watching. And when I had the dream of becoming a film actor one day in class, must be 8th, 9th, the other dream I had was that one day I wish I could also be on that Filmfare stage, and I wish one day I could also hold this black lady, and luckily I have some, I think 6 of them now. So I'm very happy that, Filmfare, I think as we were talking outside, are the only few awards, maybe the awards left in the country who have a lot of respect and a lot of value. Every actor, a newcomer, a senior one, they all wish, I'm sure they all wish somewhere that, we wish that we get this Filmfare this year as well. So that's the respect, that's the tradition, that's the value that Filmfare carries. And I'm very happy to be here today and to announce the 70th Hyundai Filmfare Awards with Gujarat Tourism, and I'm going to be there for sure, and I'm very excited to see Shah Rukh sir performing after a while. So can't wait to be in Gujarat on 11th of October.
I would now like to request an actor who lights up both cinema screens and our hearts with equal grace, the very graceful Tamannaah Bhatia, to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. Where do I start? when I became an actor and started doing South Indian films, I met Jitesh, and this very amazing relationship started of just knowing this one person who's seen the industry in a way that maybe not many people have seen. And I was a new actor, so I didn't know much. But when I met Jitesh, he really met me with a lot of warmth, a lot of love, and back in the day there was no social media, so the relationship between an actor and a media personnel was actually extremely intimate. He became maybe one of the first few people for me in the industry where I could talk about my experiences as an actor completely without a filter and expect that at the end, when it comes out in the magazine on Filmfare, it will still be interpreted exactly like how I said it and how I meant it. And today's time and age, when we have access to social media and to create our own narrative, it often does get misinterpreted, which is strange because it's ironic that when I started working and I had wonderful people like Jitesh interpreting my words, they were always intact. So I truly believe that it's always going to be people that make industries, there are going to be people that make organizations. And whenever I think of Filmfare, I will always think of Jitesh because he is just an amazing person who, like फिल्मों में क्या होता है एक्टरों के भी वक्त बदलते हैं ना, कुछ आप एक दो तीन साल ऊपर, 2-3 साल नीचे, आपका पारा चढ़ता रहता है, उतरता रहता है, जैसे वक्त बदलता है चीजें बदलती हैं. But one thing that I haven't seen change is how Jitesh treats people, whether they are starting off in the industry or they're established stars. And the kind of, like I have been on stage, and maybe it's a fun anecdote that I have never told Jitesh, but maybe it's a revelation and he will know too. I was performing for one particular South film fair, and Shah Rukh ji was supposed to be in the audience, and I was going to dance to Chammak Chalo. And I had cold feet, like a person can have, because I'm like, I have to do Chammak Chalo in front of Shah Rukh, I think I'm having cold feet. So I in the van said, हम लोग यहाँ से जा रहे हैं, मैं नहीं कर रही perform, मुझे tension हो रही है, मैं नहीं कर पाऊँगी. And I've been an actor, a proper mainstream actor, done all the kind of movies, done so much work, but I had totally, like, I think there was a caravan outside the venue where we performed, so I was rehearsing inside my caravan and people could only see the caravan like jumping from outside. And then I finally did perform, and it was one of my most fun performances, watching Shah Rukh in the front and me performing. So that's one of my most memorable film fairs where I performed. Another film fair was I gave a tribute to Prabhu Devaji, and it was a incredible, electrifying night. And I feel like for actors, we perform for the big screen. That's a very different kind of performance, but I, as an actor, always looked forward to performing on stage because I'm also like a theatre artist, so I have that love for stage, and that will always be. So whenever I would perform for Filmfare, I would be like, एक लंबा act करना, एक अच्छा बड़ा act करना, and then we would find ways of how we could creatively lace it. So I think Filmfare as an award ceremony, it celebrates movies, actors, technicians, the whole ecosystem that creates movies. And that night, I swear to God, it's one of those nights that every movie industry person looks forward to. And unfortunately this year I won't be making it, but I did make it for this beautiful afternoon with all of you. I'm just happy that, thank you Jitesh, thank you for thinking of me for this wonderful afternoon. And what I'm really more happy about, Raj, is that I get to share the stage with you. I truly do believe Rajkummar Rao is one of the finest actors we have in the country. He is somebody who brings so much innocence to the kind of characters he plays, and I've had the good fortune of being with him for a few frames in three. The kind of comedy, the kind of innocence you bring. I mean, I'll be honest with you, as an audience, I've only seen Shah Rukh sir back in the day have that sort of charisma, innocence, as a leading man having innocence. I think for me that is so desirable. And thank you for always showing us how it's done and playing these amazing characters, which I really look up to. And it's just this afternoon is particularly special for me. And thank you to the media, because you guys are always so supportive and you guys have always been there. And this wonderful stage full of dignitaries we have. Thank you, Tarun sir. I just don't want to mess up names because thank you, Rajendra sir, and thank you. And Rohit sir. But thank you, Rohit sir, mostly for showing us that amazing Filmfare copy from I don't know how many years ago. 1952. And I think this for me, these moments are incredibly special, because I think maybe if we again meet 10 years later on Filmfare, inshallah we meet 10 years later and we'll still be looking at these amazing moments. So thank you for making this super special, and thank you for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And now we kickstart the festivities with the announcement of Technical and Writing Awards, honoring the exceptional artistry and creators who bring films to life. Technical and Writing Awards for the 70th Hyundai Filmfare Awards 2025 with Gujarat Tourism.
So I've split the awards. Tamannaah will read out about 5 or 4. Raj will read about 4, and I'll read the rest. So you want to go first, Raj? Okay.
So best sound design, Subhash Sahu. Kill.
This can't be made without these people, so yeah, we need to.
Imagine आपको गूंगी टीवी देखनी पड़ती, बहुत funny लगता. Best sound design, guys. That was, as I said, Subhash Sahu for Kill. Best editing, Shiv Kumar V Panekar for Kill. Best action, Seong Oh and Parvez Sheikh Kill. Best VFX, Redefine for Munjia.
The Technical Awards category, Best Background Score goes to Ram Sampath for Lapata Ladies. Best Cinematography, Mr. Rafi Mahmood for Kill. Best Production Design, my friend Mayur Sharma for Kill. Best Costume, Darshan Jalal for Lapata Ladies.
Thank you. I would now like to open the forum for the media to...
I have it established. The award for the best choreography goes to Bosco Caesar for Tauba Tauba Bad News. The best story, original story award goes to Aditya Dhar and Monal Thakur for Article 370. The best screenplay award goes to Sneha Desai for Lapata Ladies. The best dialogue award goes yet again to Sneha Desai for Lapata Ladies. And the final and one of the most important awards, the adapted screenplay, goes to Ritesh Shah for I Want to Talk. Congratulations, all the technical and writing award winners. Wonderful.
Thank you, sir. I would now like to open the forum for the media to ask their questions.
माइक ले माइक अभी कानूनी कौशल से लेकर तमन्ना भाटिया तक तो फिल्म फेयर में महिलाओं का कितना वोमेन का कितना योगदान बढ़ा है एंड कितनी ग्लैमरस हुई है, कितना ग्लैमरस हुआ है फिल्म फेयर?
मैं महिलाओं के बारे में ज्यादा कुछ जानता नहीं, बट आई हैव टू टेल यू अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग एनेक्डोट. Kamini ji, who's a first Filmfare cover girl, she also showed me this cover at her place, and I was not aware. I was just like a rookie reporter there, and she said, you know, we started the award with just four awards. So the first, I have to tell you also an interesting anecdote, and hopefully we'll be able to recreate that. The first award winners were Mr. Bimal Roy for Best Director, Mr. Dilip Kumar for Best Actor, and Meena Kumari ji for Best Actress. So those were the first award winners in 1954. और औरतों का योगदान, I mean, look at the women. Madhubala, Nutan, Nargis. Look at the women. Smita Patil, Shabana Azmi. Can the history of Indian cinema be written without Sharmila ji, Rekha ji, right up to Deepika, Priyanka, Alia? Can the movies that, I mean, when you talk about Hindi cinema, one of the biggest movies you talk about is Mother India. When you talk about movies, can you ignore a Kajol? Can you ignore a Tabu? Can you ignore a Nandita Das? Can you ignore a Konkana Sen Sharma? Or even the South Indian actresses. I mean, I'm not sure if you're aware of them, but they were great actresses like Sri Vidya in Malayalam, who are, and like Tamannaah herself, they've spanned all the four industries. You know, whether it's Shobhana, whether it's Revati, whether it's Rohini, they've all done all kinds of cinema. तो औरतों का योगदान, they are like this really the spine and soul of the movies. And glamour की बात, as time and social media evolves, the heroines become more and more glamorous, and Filmfare we've tried to retain the soul more than just the glamour, and if you see that, it's reflected in the magazine as well.
और एक और योगदान ये है जितेश कि फिल्म फेयर की ट्रॉफी है वो ब्लैक लेडी है, ब्लैक जेंटलमैन नहीं है.
And Tamannaah ji, any memory when you are in college, school, तब से आप फिल्म फेयर टीवी पर देखा करती थी, नाउ आज आप फिल्म फेयर की पीसी में है, ऐसी कोई मेमोरी है?
I think I remember seeing Karishma Kapoor win awards, and you know, tabhi I think it was very different. It was a very even the events felt like मुझे हर artist में, like I remember सलवार कमीज में जाके उन्होंने अपना award collect किया. There was such a, I don't know, there was a kind of rawness to those particular award ceremonies. Am I right, Jitesh? I remember seeing, मुझे वो एक बहुत vivid memory है. मैंने जब उन्हें देखा था, I felt कि मैं भी उनके जैसा बनना चाहती हूँ. So yeah, and when I meet Lolo now, she's just warmest, sweetest. So yeah, it's like life is like a circle.
Hi, Samina here from Zoom channel. My question is to both Rajkummar and Tamannaah. As films have also evolved over the years, you know, with technology coming into advancement, what is that one thing when it comes to award ceremonies you want that to be evolved, and one thing that should be retained to both of them?
I think as Tamannaah said, I also remember when we were growing up watching film fairs on our television screen, the whole fun of not knowing who is going to be the winner. And to get to know it then and there was such a high for us. But now, of course, because of social media, you get to know it way more in advance. I miss that. I miss that thrill of watching it on television and not knowing who's going to be the winner. And how people used to come. Everybody would come together and you know, just root for each other. So I think that there was a lot of love and friendship, which I used to see on screen. Even on TV, I could feel that there was a lot of love and you know, mutual admiration for each other at that time. So I wish that comes back. And what was the next one?
One thing you really want that
to evolve. To retain. I think the trophy should be as it is. They should never ever change the shape of it. Because it's iconic, you know, there's so much history attached to it, and it's heavy, but it's beautiful. So yeah, I think that should never ever change. And Jitesh should be the Filmfare editor all his life. And of course, but there should be some, as you said, some information. Yeah.
Yeah, this was Jitesh. Hi, this is technically supposed to be the most important aspect of filmmaking, technical film. I was wondering how come the awards were announced randomly rather than actual award in Ahmedabad?
It's not random by any stretch of the imagination. This is yet another talking point. There is a jury which will be announced at the end of on the 11th. The technical jury will be announced, and these winners will be honored in Ahmedabad. So there is the Black Lady. It will be a full-fledged function where all these winners will be honored. This is just like a talking point where we decided that we're going to honor and announce the technical award winners. That's all. There is no attempt to make it random or anything.
Hi Raj, राज आपसे 2 सवाल है। पहला तो कायपो 6 गुजरात में शूट किया था, कोई खास याद है गुजरात की? और दूसरा श्रीकांत को लेके कहा जा रहा है आपको नेशनल अवार्ड मिलना चाहिए, क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
थैंक यू सो मच। गुजरात की बहुत सारी यादें हैं। कायपो 6 ऑफकोर्स पहली बार था जब मैं गुजरात गया था, और हमने वहाँ लगभग ऑलमोस्ट 60 days वी वर देयर, 70 days हम लोगों ने महसाना में, अहमदाबाद में बहुत शूट किया था। और मुझे बताया गया था कि मोदी जी का गाँव भी है, आई थिंक वडनगर। So those भी बहुत excitement थी, but we had a great time, you know, all 3 of us, me, Sushant, of course we miss him a lot, and Amit, we actually lived like brothers. It was very hot. We were shooting in May, June in Ahmedabad. You can imagine the temperature. But I think this is the passion of these 3 young boys to make it and to live our respective characters with that more sincerity. That's what kept us going. So I think बहुत सुनहरी यादें हैं शूटिंग की गुजरात में। और श्रीकांत के लिए हाँ, मैं भी ऐसा सुनता रहता हूँ कि लोगों को लगता है कि इसको मिलना चाहिए, सारे बड़े अवार्ड्स मिलने चाहिए। मुझे बहुत मज़ा आया, और मेरा आई थिंक यही सबसे बड़ी बात है कि मुझे बहुत सारे मेरे सीनियर्स जिन्होंने फिल्म देखी है, जिन्होंने परफॉर्मेंस देखी है, उन्होंने जब कॉल किया, जो मैं सुपर सीनियर्स की बात कर रहा हूँ, जो आज हमारी लेजेंड्स हैं, वो जब बोलते हैं कि ये बहुत कम परफॉर्मेंस है दुनिया में ऐसी जो एक विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड एक्टर ने निभाई है, उनमें से एक है। सो आई थिंक दैट इटसेल्फ इज एन अवार्ड फॉर मी। Of course, people know, I know that I work very hard for all my characters, because यही आता है मुझे, ना कभी प्लान भी था लाइफ में, यही था, और इसी की मोहब्बत में बहुत सालों से हूँ, और ये मोहब्बत हर फिल्म के साथ बढ़ती जा रही है, बिकॉज इतना वास्ट प्लेग्राउंड है एक्टिंग का कि हर फिल्म में आपको लगता है कि अरे अब ये वाला कैसे होगा। I think that fear is what keeps you going, and I'm very happy that I get to work in films like Shrikant and S3. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
राजकुमार और तमन्ना जी तकरीबन कितनी ब्लैक लेडी को कलेक्ट करना चाहते हैं आप लोग अपनी लाइफ में?
जब तक काम कर रहे हैं हर साल मिलती रहे, और आज फिल्म पे OTT भी शुरू हो गया है, तो अगर OTT पे उस साल काम किया तो वो भी मिलती रहे, बिकॉज बहुत अच्छा लगता है। वैसे घर पे जाके देखो ना, सब अवार्ड्स अच्छे हैं, नेशनल अवार्ड और फिल्म फेयर अवार्ड जैसी जो स्पेशल एक फीलिंग आती ना देख के, वो कहीं और नहीं आती है।
Thank you so much. That was truly an interesting Q&A. Thank you, media, for your questions, and I now request the esteemed guests present on the stage and present in the audience to please come forward on the stage for a photo op. राजकुमार सर ने बहुत मोहब्बत के बारे में एक अच्छी बात बताई। मैंने पहले एक शेर पढ़ा था, इतराने बीत जाते हैं, फसाने बीत जाते हैं, सताने के मनाने के बहाने बीत जाते हैं, जमाने में जमाने में। Thank you all for gracing us with your presence today. It was an honor to have all of you with us at the press conference for the 70th Hyundai Filmfare Awards 2025 with Gujarat Tourism. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to Gujarat Tourism and to our title partner Hyundai Motor India Limited for their valuable support in making this milestone possible. We look forward to seeing you all in Gujarat on October 11th for the grand celebration of Hindi cinema at the 70th Filmfare Awards 2025 with Bhatia Tourism. Tickets are ready. Thank you so very much.
दूसरा ले तो नहीं ले इतना बड़ा लेंस लगा पीछे से भी तो कैप्चर कर सकते हैं फोटो अरे रतन ज्यादा क्या दूसरे को भी लेने उड़ गया फिर उड़ गया देख अरे आपको एक
Thank you so much.
रुपेश अंकल बैठियो रुपेश पार्टी बैठो चिच्चा ए चिच्चा चिच्चा अरे
महफूज रखना मुसाफिर हो तुम भी मुसाफिर रहेंगे फिर किसी मोड़ पर मुलाकात होगी
थैंक यू
हम के राही प्यार के फिर मिलेंगे चलते चलते Thank you once again for being with us. Thank you so much.
भाई लो मुझे हो रहा है क्या मेरे स्पीच में अबू ये चिचा अच्छा जी भाई क्या भाग में उसको लेने मत दे उसको देने मत दे अरे उधर से जा यार 3 से तू बोल मैं तमन्ना के साथ तू लेने देगा नहीं कौन भी तुम्हारे कौन जाएगा बंद कर 2% बैटरी बचा भाई बहुत बहुत आगे रहिए चाहिए इसके लिए और पड़ेगा आप चलो तो फिर वो ले देना है वो नहीं देना है 2K वाला देना है 4K नहीं देना 2K देना